It's time to gut this mother sucker. We're gonna gut this interior out, but first I need to clean up this area so I can store parts on here. Let's do it. Alright guys, we are in business. The shelves are nice and cleaned off. I got all of Cody's stuff right here on this shelf. There's some random stuff up there. But now I'm going to start on the outside. I'm just going to go ahead and strip everything out of here. Except for obviously like the brake stuff, that'll stay. But all the electrical, all that stuff. This is my harness. It's my race harness. I got to take that up to Ryan, so when he puts the cage in, he can just install that. Fuse box, all that stuff's coming out. So let's get to it. Alright guys, got the tank out, some fuel lines. Now I'm gonna get the headlights coming out, all the wiring in here. And I guess I'm gonna take my bumper off so I can get the air to water intercooler pump is right there. I gotta take that off. Cody bought that. I gotta buy a new one. And I gotta get just get that wiring out, then we can go to the inside. Alright guys, here's the first update. I got the headlights out. I got basically everything out. There's a wiring harness, I gotta pull that through. I don't want to cut anything. I want to keep everything to where if I have to, which I won't, but just in case I have to go back to factory, I can. But here's all the stuff over here that needs to be weighed. Obviously I'm not going to weigh the stuff I'm putting back, like the housing here and the top lid are going back in and getting fixed shut on both sides, so I won't be weighing that. But everything else we're going to go ahead and weigh, and probably in the bottom right part of the screen I'm going to go ahead and keep a total weight loss. So this will officially be a MR2 weight loss video. Alright, we got the headlights in, kind of. Let me show you. What? Nothing in there. So I didn't use the plastic here, so when I race, what I'll do is I'll just tape this line up. That should prevent the air from getting in there, causing any problems. I am going to use the piece over here. I just don't want to put it on yet because I got a wire in the radiator and all that shit. So now we can weigh all this stuff and see how much weight, all that over there too, how much weight we just lost out of the front end. Alright, I kind of go through everything of what I took off as well. We got the headlight with the trim, one side. You got the housing and the motor that moves it up and down. You got the plastic piece. I'm going to be very petty. I'm going to do all the bolts as well. I'll put that in there in a second. We got the other side, same stuff. All right, we got the wiper motor with the bolts. We got just brackets, plastic, AC line that I already cut. We got both the impact sensors for the airbag system. All the bolts for that. We got some modules, some power steering module, retractor control module, a horns, all the bolts for all that stuff. We got the wiper arms, the linkage arms. So we got the wipers and the wiper plate arms. This little shinsy ass strut mount that does nothing. Obviously the plastics, and we got this washer fluid bottle with a little bit of fluid in it apparently still. I haven't filled that thing up since I've owned it. So it counts because I was the weight of the original. Alright. And I think that's everything. Alright, let's get this thing weighed. See how much weight we lost. Waiting. 26.4 pounds. So we've lost 26.4 pounds. Just getting rid of the unnecessary stuff out of the front end that we don't need. That's going to be the money maker right here. All this wiring. I bet all that wiring weighs about 75 to 100 pounds. Because you got all this, and you got all the stuff, all the wiring under the dash, all of it, all the way back to the taillights, everything, the whole chassis harness is coming out. I'm rewiring everything. So there it is. Alright guys, so that is the front of the car. Now let's go ahead and get in there and dig out everything that we don't need in there. All the wiring. The dash is going to be completely gutted, so it's just going to be the shell of the dash. No HVAC system. I mean, that's probably going to be a good amount of weight in there. So you see the total right now. So we're almost, I mean, we're not almost there, but we've lost some weight. Now the big majority of the weight should come out of the interior. So let's get to it. All right guys, I'm about maybe a quarter of the way through here. I got a bunch of electronical stuff out. Got my cluster out, radio, shifter, all that. Sunroof is out. That's getting the block off. Here's all the stuff over here. We'll weigh this stuff when everything is out. But this is probably going to be a couple 100 pounds worth of stuff. That sunroof is heavy. But I'm still working. I got the headliner, obviously. Gotta get the dash out here. All that stuff in the back for the steering, for the SRS, and the HVAC stuff's all back there. So we get to it. All right, guys. I got the dash out. Here it is back there. All I got to do is just strip it of all of the HVAC vents. Get all those out. I already took that one out. Take that out. And then that's pretty much how it's going to be in there. Don't really need any unnecessary stuff. All this HVAC stuff's coming out. The blower, the AC, and the heater. More vents that need to come out. And this bar. That bar, I believe, is going to be coming out too, because there's going to be a cage going in. And I had to double check with Ryan though to see if he took his out, because there's a bar with the cage that goes across to replace that, I believe. So, but I'm gonna double check with him. But until then, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this stuff out. All right, guys, a little update. I got the harness that was out here. It's out. It's over there. You can see it. Oh, let's throw it over there. I got the interior harness up here almost out. I just gotta go over there and get it. Just figured to give you a little update. I actually don't have the correct tool here to get that off. So I'm gonna take that off tomorrow, or bring the tool home tomorrow, and let's get the rest of this out. And then it's quitting time. All right guys, there it is. The front part of the interior is done. Well, almost. I'm sorry, I gotta get all this out. Gotta get all that out. I got all this stuff on the floor over here. We gotta get all this together and weigh it. All this. We got all the harness up here. That is so much shit. All that stuff. If I were to bet, I bet this stuff is like 175 pounds. All that over here. I would bet that's about what it weighs, so. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff weighed. I didn't finish taking the stuff out yet. I gotta get some of this stuff out of my way. Causing a mess in here. So we're gonna set up over here on the pod with this bucket. This bucket weighs like 1 pound. So I'll just subtract a pound from the total weight. So let me get set up. All right. Let's start putting the stuff in the bucket. We got just all right, let's try this again. The sunroof weighs 17.2 pounds. 17.2 pounds. All right, get that out of the way. See the rest of this stuff. In this bucket. Oh, we got an error. Go figure. Alright. This stuff weighs, you can't see it, but let's get you close. Why is that light? Hold on 1 second. $49.6 pounds. See that? 49.6. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to unload all this stuff into my storage area in the Civic. Take out the other the heater core box and weigh all that together. But let me unload this first. Alright guys, so I got the heater box, the SRS box in there, the AC, the blower motor. I got some tubing and some stuff that I forgot on the other side of the car. I forgot to weigh that, and I got the 2 little pillars here. We'll put that in, we'll get that weighed. Let's do it. All right. And we got another 29.2 pounds coming off the total. 29.2. All right, let me put this in my storage bin, and then it looks like we can get out this firewall carpet here. It's like a sound deadening thing. We don't need that. We can weigh the seats and then add 20 pounds because I'm putting in my NRG carbon fiber bucket. I've already weighed it. It's 20 pounds. So we'll do that and get the rest of the wiring out, and then that's it. All right, guys, I got it stripped out. Get it all empty. Now, I just don't feel like taking this out right now. I got to take off this side piece because I don't know if you see my other video, I tucked that back up in there and ran it, but I'm leaving the battery in there. Everything else is off. I will be taking some dry ice to this padding right here. I'm gonna estimate maybe 2 pounds on both sides, for both sides. So we'll go ahead and subtract 2 pounds from the total right now. Now we can come over here. There's all the stuff from the interior. I did not take off this venting. That's not even a pound, so I'm not even worried about that. So let's get you set up. We'll get this weighed, and then we'll get the seats weighed. All right. And we got, let's see, a total of 32.8 pounds. It said 32.8. So you gotta trust me on that one. This thing is a pain in the ass trying to weigh all this stuff with a bathroom scale. I wish I had balance scales, but 32.8 pounds for all that stuff. So let me get that put away and we'll weigh the seats. Alright guys, so the way I'm going to have to weigh these seats is because they won't stay up there because its scale is too small. I'm going to have to weigh myself, which I already did. I weighed 234 with all my clothes on. Well, I was, hang on, probably with the shoes on, probably a little more. Let's see. 236.2 with everything on. So I'm going to go ahead and hold these seats, and then we'll just subtract the total number from 236. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to weigh the exact same weight, so I'm only going to do one. We'll just times it by 2. Alright, so 236. Let's see what I weigh with this bad boy. $267. Oops. So 267 minus 236, 31 pounds. Oops. 31 pounds times 2, 62 pounds minus, I'm only going to put a driver's seat in for when I race. So we lost a total of 42 pounds by removing the seats. I can't remember if I said it or not, but with this and the wiring going all the way back, I'm just going to subtract like 3 pounds because I'm sure it ain't that heavy. I was completely off with the other wire. Thought it was going to be heavier, it felt heavier, but it wasn't. Alright guys, that's going to do it tonight. So the grand total, we lost almost 200 pounds by just taking out the stuff out of the MR2. Now this may not apply to you. You may want to do a weight reduction in a different way. This is how I'm going to do it. This is going to be a full race setup. There's not going to be hardly any street driving, if any at all, because I won't have turn signals, I won't have headlights. Probably not going to do, I might do brake lights, but probably just the third brake light up there. I don't plan on street driving it. I want to take it to the track, trailer to the track, trailer it back. But that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And there is a couple more things that I'm taking off that I didn't get in the video, like the steering wheel. We're going to replace the stock one with the Nardi steering wheel, so I'm sure that's going to take some weight off. You know, there's just some little things like that. But, you know, this is just a fun little video to show what you can take off and how much the stuff weighs. But I'm also thinking about suede wrapping the dash. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think it's pretty cool. But let's see here. Some videos you got to look forward to coming up after the first of the year. We got possibly suede wrapping the dash. We got my first time ever removing a front windshield coming out of the MR2 for Ryan to make the cage work easier. And the big one will be Ryan building the turbo kit. So that's some stuff to look forward to. So I hope you guys have a safe and happy Christmas and New Year's, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars.